Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Hi, seniors. How are you? It's your girl, Monet Swan, with Secure 65 Health Plans. You know, your senior advocate, your strategist, and your sister in truth. Now, before we even start, do me three quick favors. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then, of course, you know what I'm going to say, and share this episode with somebody you truly care about. Because what we're talking about today, well, it could change somebody's whole retirement story. And if you like what you hear, well, call us at 833-300-4968 for your one-on-one free consultation, or email us at info@secure65healthplans.com. We don't charge for anything, not advice, not paperwork, and not because you get peace of mind. You'll get your own personal senior advocate, financial professional, and his or her cell phone number. Because when you work with us, well, you are never alone. So don't let somebody treat you like your cattle, because you're not. Segment 1. What is long-term care? Now, I want you to rethink the word. Let's get one thing straight. Long-term care isn't a nursing home sentence. It simply means you need help doing things you used to do on your own. They call them activities of daily living, or ADLs if you speak to an insurance professional. And here they are. There's 6 of them. There's bathing, eating, dressing, transferring, which means moving from bed to chair, toileting, and maintaining continence. Yep, not being able to hold it till you reach the bathroom could be one of those triggers to being able to activate your long-term care policy. Now, if you cannot do 2 of the 6 I just mentioned, or you're living with something like Alzheimer's or dementia that affects cognition, that's when extended care, also known as long-term care benefits, step in. I want to tell you a little story. I met Miss Connie, 74 years young, still gardening and still dancing at the church. One afternoon, she reached for her tulips. She slipped, and boom, surgeries, therapy, needing help with bathing and dressing. Well, that's going to fall under extended care. Segment 2, how long and how much? So what is the average need? Well, men, about 2.2 years. Women, around 3.7 years. And once you pass a full year of care, the average jumps up, you guys. It jumps to men needing 4 years and women needing 5. And remember, that's just the median. Half of the people go much longer. And if you're diagnosed with Alzheimer's, that average, well, it's about 8 years. Now, let's talk about the reality behind the costs. Home care equals about $6,000 a month, or $72,000 a year. Facility care, $11,000 a month, and about $132,000 a year. Some private room facilities are $15,000 to $16,000 a month. And for most, that's not, I'll swipe my debit card money. That's, there goes my savings and the cruise I promised myself money. And it doesn't have to be like that, you guys. Call us today so that we can tell you exactly how much it will be in your zip code. Segment number 3, why this matters. The 70% rule. Did you know about 70% of Americans will need some form of care? Yeah, For couples, the odds that at least one partner will need care are over 90%. That's just crazy. So planning, you guys, isn't fear, it's just doing the math. Segment 4. There are 3 ways to pay. So when that day comes, you've got 3 doors that you can pick from. Behind door number 1 is self-fund. Use your own money. If your care costs $6,000 a month, that's $72,000 a year. Pull it from your IRA. And guess what? You still owe taxes. And if you don't have one, then you're in trouble. But if you have one and you pull it from your IRA, you will pay $1 in care and you will have to withdraw $1.30. So after 5 years, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars gone. For every $1 of care, you're paying $1.30 from your IRA. Now, door number 2 is government care. That's Medicaid, not Medicare. Medicaid is for folks who spent down nearly everything. You literally have to use up most of your assets before it even steps in. And lastly, door number 3, insurance, specifically long-term care coverage designed to protect your income, your assets, and your dignity. That's the door we hold open for you. Segment 5, trends and pressures. Baby boomers are turning 80 soon. Demand for care is about to skyrocket. People are living longer thanks to medical tech, which means longer claim periods. And families? Well, they're scattered. Kids live states away. Some children have children and won't be able to provide for their parents' needs. So what happens? Well, so professional care and the demands keep climbing and prices are following. Segment 6, family reality. You guys, when caregiving falls on family, love turns into exhaustion. I've seen daughters quit jobs, sons move back home, siblings argue about who pays what. Caregiving without a plan strains every relationships, bar none. Planning is an act of love, not selfishness. Segment 7, self-fund versus insurance math. Okay, let's do the math. If you self-fund, every check you write comes from a shrinking bucket of savings. Insurance says, let me stretch that bucket for you. When you use insurance, every 20 to 40 cents you put in with after-tax money can pay for $1 in care. I call that leverage. That's how wealth lasts. Segment 8, traditional versus asset-based care. Traditional long-term care insurance works like health or car insurance. You pay a premium, hope and pray you never have to use it, and if you don't, well, guess what? Gone with the wind, you lose it. Rates can rise 40 to 50%, and if you never file a claim, there's little to show for decades of payments. However, on the bright side, you have asset-based care, and it flips the script. You build an asset using life insurance or an annuity. Your premium is guaranteed. There'll be no surprises. There'll be no surprise increases. If you never need care, your family receives the death benefit. If you do need care, well, that same money becomes a tax-free, did you hear me? Tax-free stream of income for care. And guess what? If you never need it, that same money becomes a tax-free stream of income for your care. Can't do better than that. Segment 9, the $200,000 example of continuation of benefits. Okay, so let's say you place $200,000 into an asset-based plan. Now, for the record, you can pay for your premiums monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, 10 years, 20 years, or even with one simple lump sum. Now, for this example, with $200,000 you put into an asset-based plan, you created a $200,000 life insurance benefit. Okay. Now you can use 3% of that each month for care. That's $6,000 per month. Not so shabby, right? What if you're a couple? Well, each spouse equals $6,000. So together, that's a whopping $12,000 per month. Okay? Every month you use care, the death benefit reduces dollar for dollar. When the $200,000 is used up, a built-in continuation of benefit rider can keep paying for life. You'll never pay another dime for care. If you never need care, your heirs get the death benefit. That sounds like a good deal to me, much better than traditional long-term care. Either way, the money works for you and never against you. Segment 10, real life story. Mr. Harris, retired bus driver, told me, Monet, I'll take my chances. Well, 3 years later, Parkinson's. His daughter called, crying. I wish we'd listened to you. I wish we'd listened to you. With a plan, he could have had help at home, and his daughter could have stayed his daughter and not his nurse. Things to think about. Segment 11, the tax angle. Can't do this without talking about taxes, you guys. Remember that IRA math, or if you guys say IRA, same thing. Withdrawals are taxable as ordinary income. That's why using an asset-based plan or hybrid life policy is smarter. Benefits are paid out tax-free for qualified long-term care expenses. That's the way to do it. Segment 12. Okay, now if you guys are nodding right now, yeah, this sounds great. Pause this and call 833-300-4968 or email us at info@secure65healthplans.com. Talk to a real senior advocate, not a call center script reader who is there for the transaction to be completed in 30 minutes or less. We'll map out your personal plan today. We'll touch on Medicare, long-term care, cancer, heart and stroke, ICU, hospital, short-term, dental, vision and hearing, Social Security, annuities, RMDs, and family dynamics. So all in all, with us as your holistic partners, you'll never miss a beat. You will never be in the dark. We will show you the gaps and how to fill them on your budget. Now, I do want to say this. With respect to compliance, we can't talk about all of that if we're enrolling you in Medicare, but that doesn't mean we can't have a subsequent call or calls to make it happen for you. We are there for you. Let's get you covered everywhere from Medicare to long-term care and have a lot of fun and share a lot of love together. We don't do transactional here. We do relationship. Lifetime value is what we bring to every one of our clients, and we mean it. Segment 13, why asset care works. Asset care protection means you either, 1, receive care benefits while you live, 2, leave a death benefit to family if you don't, or 3, receive lifetime coverage through the continuation rider once the life benefit is gone. It will never be use it or lose it. There will never be any premium hikes, and you will never receive any of those letters from a company saying we have to increase your premium. Segment 14, the Love and Trust Tour invite. So we said all this to let you know how important you are to us. Join our Love and Trust Tour on October 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard on Zoom. It's free, it's joyful, and it's full of real talk about health, wealth, and legacy. RSVP today by calling 833-300-4968 or emailing us at info@secure65healthplans.com or use the QR code you see on the screen. But you must RSVP to attend, you guys. So bring your friends. Let's make community planning a normal, healthy, informative way to stay connected. Segment 15, Love and Truth. Okay, you guys, here's what I want you to remember. Planning for care isn't about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom for you, peace for your family, and dignity for your future. At Secure 65 Health Plans, we offer asset care protection, not that old school, use it or lose it long-term care traditional plan. Our long-term care options combine life insurance or annuity contracts with or without a continuation of benefits rider. So even when your life insurance benefits run out, you'll never have to pay another dime for care as long as you live. I love saying that. That just makes me feel comfortable. So it's not just about coverage, it's that there is care for you for life. So call us today at 833-300-4968 or email us at info@secure65healthplans.com right now for your free consultation. And don't forget, you guys, subscribe, share, and hit that bell so that you never miss an episode. And remember, sharing is caring. So share this episode with someone you love. I'm Monet Swan, your senior advocate, your strategist, and your protector. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and as always, stay golden. Love you guys. Bye.
Secure 65 Health Plans, where seniors thrive.